Peace and love, everybody. Precious bride, don't you know that you are the queen to the King of Kings? Take a minute and let that sit. Let it sit a little bit longer. You are a queen to the King of Kings. And see, we always talk about generational wealth and passing things down to our kids and our kids, so on and so on. But if we was to look at our lives, does that really reflect that? Or are we too caught up in today's struggle, today's mental, today's worry, today's hustle, today's lover, today's thoughts, today's oppression, today's sins, today's glamour? Clarification. Thank you, Abba. You are on time, God. To see that what we have really ain't kingdom, although we have the kingdom. How are you tending to the peace that God gave you? How are you tending to the peace that God gave you? I'm going to say it one more time. How are you tending to the peace that God gave you? Are you a good steward or are you just a steward? Man, I love God. But listen, precious bride, you married to the King of Kings. Does your kingdom reflect that? And if it don't, make room. Ask yourself why it doesn't reflect it. Be honest, be truthful, be thoughtful, and be compassionate as you seek your truth. Man, I love God. Listen, it pays off to listen and discern and seek Him and stay focused on Him. I'm out here loving nature and enjoying nature. And that's all because I said yes and I'm in. Listen, I didn't know what I was going to say, but I knew I had to say, precious bride, you married to the King of Kings, baby. What you doing? Because I asked myself. God, I was meditating and just breathing in His presence, And I kept feeling this presence next to me. And I'm thinking, could it be my dad? Could it be my husband? Could it be? But scratch that. Why can't it be God? And so I got the feeling, I got the breathing, I got the listening. And God reminded me, He said, you married me, right? We going on 2 years in August. What type of wife have you been to me? What type of wife are you going to be to me? And then it made me think about everything I've been asking God for. And I'm so grateful it's on His time and not mine. I'm so grateful that He forgives me and He has mercy and He has love for my soul. I'm so grateful. Because the point that I'm trying to make is this. I asked for things I didn't even want. Yeah, it'd be nice to have it and to experience it. But in its totality, I didn't want it at that time. I didn't appreciate it. I didn't value it. I didn't even know why I wanted it. I just wanted it. And sometimes our flesh do that, right? So God asked me this question. He sit here and He say, ah. Hey, listen, these little net-nets been flying. But listen, God sit here and He say this. I'm going to try to remember the question the way that He asked me it. But it has something to do with my flesh, right? He say, I'm God, baby. What make you think that the fun you have in flesh is even fun for me? I'm waiting on you to come up higher so we can have fun in the spirit. I'm waiting on you to come up higher so we can enjoy and have jubilee in the spirit. You come up higher, then I can really show you what type of wife you are to me. Then I can really show you what type of fun you can have without the weed, without the drinking, without the sex, without the commotion, without the fam. I can really show you what more you can have besides what this world tell you and what you thought and what you experienced and what this enemy, what your flesh say. But you got to come up higher. And you know what? I can't be mad at God for that. I really can't. And why I say that is because for you to honor, love, cherish, and respect me enough to tell me to come up higher, just so I can experience your greatness and your glory and your flavor, baby. How much more do you love me? How much more do you admire me? How much more do you honor me? How much more do you cherish and respect me? Oh man, how much more? But I tell you one thing, I'm not afraid to learn it. I'm not afraid to embody it. I'm not afraid to embrace it. God, I thank you for this glorious day that you gave me, the glorious days you will give me. And to top this all off, you guys, following and seeking God in this journey, right? He knew I would do it, and I'm grateful that God knew I would do it, right? I choose to go a complete different path. I choose to keep walking no matter what on this path. And I'm seeing nature left and right. I'm seeing the cycle of life. You got a wolf running through the woods with a whole rabbit, but the rabbits keep popping up. It's kind of like the rabbits just keep leading me on the path, right? I see a red cardinal, then I see this bluebird. And usually animals like to run. But it was as if they was on this walk with me. So, okay, we walking. I see this tag on the ground. I'm like, okay, something happened with that story, but it is what it is, right? I look again and there's a whole fortune cookie not open. I kid you not. Hold on. Let me see. I kid you guys not. Like, there's a whole fortune cookie on the ground. And I'm like, all right. And you guys, the fortune cookie reads, expect great things and great things will come. The message this whole week has been God is opening and the window and he's pouring out blessings. Get in alignment. Get in the room. I'm just saying. Brides of the church, brides of our Father, brides of the King of Kings, what we doing? Y'all ain't tired of being in these streets? I know I am. But no, on a serious note, I just had to go ahead and get this off my spirit because God gave me the space to do it and he granted me the breath to even deliver it. So, however it's received, I'm grateful that I even got to catch the message myself. That's something, man. It's something about that word. What type of bride are you to the King of Kings? And what are you doing with your piece of the kingdom? What type of steward are you to the piece that God gave you? Oh my God, that's amazing. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up. I love y'all, and may your week continue to be prosperous, glorified, flavorified, favorified, and filled with God leading you, guiding you, protecting you, reassuring you. You making space for God in all of your life, and you being impactful, influential to advance his kingdom. And may the prosperity reign all throughout your life. And if ain't nobody else told you, I love you. I appreciate you. I'm proud of you. Keep glowing, growing, and being favored by the Most High. I love y'all. Peace.